Things people need to hear, but do you want to? Let me start with something simple. Something most people spend their whole lives running away from. The truth. Not the easy truth. Not the one that feels good, but the one that sits quietly in your heart and whispers, you know this isn't right. We live in a world where people don't want truth anymore. They want comfort. They want distraction. They want validation. Even when they are wrong. Tell someone the truth today and watch how uncomfortable it makes them. Because truth requires change, and change requires responsibility. Let me tell you something you need to hear. Not everything that is happening in your life is someone else's fault. I know that's not easy to accept, because it's easier to blame your parents, your background, your friends, your past, and yes, those things matter. They shape you, they influence you, but they do not define you. At some point, you have to take responsibility of your life. There was a time I kept waiting for things to get better, waiting for people to change, waiting for opportunities to come. And one day it hit me. What if nothing changes? What if the life I want will only happen when I decide to change? The truth was uncomfortable, but it was also freeing. Here's another thing people don't want to hear. You're not always the victim. Sometimes you're the one holding yourself back through fear, through excuses, through staying in places you have outgrown. And I know it's hard to hear, but it's powerful, because if you are the problem, you can also be the solution. Let's go deeper. Not everyone is going to like you. Yes, let that sink in. No matter how kind you are, how loving you are, how good your intentions are, some people will still misunderstand you. They will judge you. They will talk about you. And if you keep trying to please everyone, you'll lose yourself. So here's the truth. You don't need to be liked by everyone. You need to be at peace with yourself. Another truth. You are wasting time. Not all of you, but many of you. Scrolling, comparing, overthinking, waiting for the perfect moment. Let me tell you something. The perfect moment does not exist. Life is happening now. I mean, right now. And every day you delay is the day you will never get back. I remember a moment where I realized I was stuck. Not because I couldn't move, not because I was afraid to fail, afraid to be judged, afraid to step into something bigger. And fear has a very quiet voice. It doesn't scream, it whispers, not yet. You are not ready. What will people say? And if you listen to it long enough, you'll stay exactly where you are. Here's another truth you'll need to hear. Healing is your responsibility. Yes, people hurt you. Yes, things happen that were unfair. But healing is your work. No one is coming to fix you. No one is coming to save you. And that's not a sad thing. It's an empowering thing, because it means you hold the power to rebuild yourself. And let me say this clearly. Growth is uncomfortable. If you're always comfortable, you are not growing. Growth will stretch you, challenge you, expose parts of you you'd rather ignore. But that's where transformation happens. Yes, another truth. Somebody will only support you when you stay small. The moment you start growing, the moment you start shining, the moment you start choosing yourself, they'll get uncomfortable, and sometimes they will leave. Let them. Because anyone who cannot handle your growth was never meant to grow with you. Here is something else. You cannot heal in the same environment that broke you. Sometimes it's not about trying harder. It's about leaving toxic spaces, leaving limiting beliefs, leaving versions of yourself that no longer serve you. And yes, it takes courage. It takes courage. Let me ask you something. How long will you keep ignoring what you already know? That relationship, that habit, that fear. Deep down you know. But you keep postponing the decision, hoping it will fix itself. My dear, it won't. And here is one of the hardest truths. Life is shorter than you think. One day, all chances you had will no longer be there. So why are you waiting? Why are you holding back? Why are you living as if you have unlimited time? I had to learn this the hard way. You don't get rewarded for potential, you get rewarded for action. You can be talented, smart, full of ideas, but if you do nothing with it, it means nothing. So today, I'm not here to comfort you. I'm here to wake something up inside you, to remind you that you have a choice to stay the same or to grow, to keep making excuses or to take responsibility, to keep waiting or to start now. Because at the end of the day, no one is coming to live your life for you. No one is coming to chase your dreams for you. No one is coming to become who you are meant to be. The responsibility is yours. So rise. Not when you feel ready, not when everything is perfect, but now with fear, doubt, and uncertainty. Because courage is not the absence of fear, it's moving forward despite it. And one day, you will look back at this moment and realize this was the day you stopped avoiding the truth and started becoming it.